we can continue to have Abby show us the way. Isn't that what it's doing?
Can I investigate the wormhole or whatever? The thing?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Just like any signs of maybe corruption? Maybe are these like maybe like the worms that we're hunting, right? Like any kind
Oh,
of
when you look at the wall, it looks like the, I guess, facility underneath the warehouse, where when you get really close to it, you can see there are clearly handprints, as if this was softened into clay
Oh,
and
like
pushed
we did
around.
that one time we found
yeah.
things all molded with handprints and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's too bad. No, you can make your own monster house. Go ahead.
No, Ken.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Monster House?
It's what she calls the dwarven forged house we have. She likes to
Uh,
build little dungeons and put random things in there.
Mm-hmm.
Monster House.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
because we actually have dwarven forged house pieces. So hey, you make a house and monsters live in it. So
Yeah.
it's a monster
Yeah.
house. I don't think she's actually seen the movie Monster House.
No. Well, yeah, we did have her watch it once, but she
Oh.
wasn't interested in it.
Oddly. So yeah, of course, so that's what you see with a closer examination. Hello?
Yep. No. Cool.
Okay, just making sure our internet didn't go down.
Yep.
So now what are you doing?
I guess I will tell Abby that lead the way. Let's continue. Or is there any other things we should look out for?
Centuries ahead.
Things to fight, you say? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. um, is it lit?
No. It's completely dark up ahead.
Hate that. I wish I had night vision.
That could
I
be
am
a
an
road.
elf.
Does anyone have night vision? Like, can you even have night vision in Frankenfourth?
Kind of nice
I would say yes.
Be nice
Okay.
for an elf or something to have.
I could see. Yeah, it could be like a dwarf or an elf. Not like a. It'd probably be like low light vision would be the first rank. So you
Yeah,
can see
I always preferred elves having low light vision and then dwarves having dark vision. Personally for me, but yeah.
Well, I would do it like the first rank talent lets you have low light vision. Then if you upgrade it again, then you can see in the dark. That way,
Cool.
it's a little investment you got to do. You can't.
Yeah.
That way, it's not so. Just everyone has it all the time.
Sorry about that.
That's totally fine.
As like a racial talent for both dwarves and elves, maybe something like that.
Oh, mine kobolds can do it. Mine kobolds get it.
Kobolds,
Oh,
right?
that's right.
I think it's if you take mind spirit, you get it right away. But maybe going through stone walls is good enough for them to have.
I forgot there were race talents and stuff you can take.
I think with elf, all I have is move faster, shoot a bow better, hide in the woods.
Yeah, I still haven't taken dwarf soldier. That's just an automatic +1 damage.
With hammers and axes.
Yeah. Which is what she uses.
Well, I mean, it's the common dwarf thing, so I figured, like,
Yeah.
in 4th edition, they had a similar thing for dwarves, so I figured this way you kind of get that incentive to keep doing it.
Yep. She uses them all in throwing axes. So yeah.
So it's completely pitch black up ahead, Simia. What are you gonna do?
I just want to give the torch to Cordell.
Why are you always passing it to the small folk?
You have more armor than I do.
Because we can see over you.
I guess. Wouldn't that just blind you though? Because when she holds it up, it's at eye vision, eye level.
Yeah, hold it lower.
Just here you go, Corzel. Walk ahead, get hit, hold the torch at just the right level.
The question is, do we want Abby to come with us? Like, in terms of fighting and whatnot.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys wanted her to end up dying or anything in battle.
Corzel doesn't give a shit.
I know she doesn't. I guess my question is more towards Jamal.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
If Abby wasn't charmed, we'd be attacked anyway. So if she dies in battle, then she would have. She's just dying. We've delayed her execution, basically.
Okay.
That's one way to see it.
Abby would have wanted it this way because I charmed her. And what I say goes. Isn't that right, Abby? Yes.
Basically, she is free to do whatever she wants. I just tell her what that is.
Alright then, onward.
Okay, so marching order. Who is in the lead?
We all discussed that.
Okay, but I need to know who I'm attacking. So who's getting hit?
Last I thought, Abby was in the front.
What?
That's legitimately what I thought. I thought she was leading.
No,
Wasn't she leading us?
Sure, I guess she is leading us. But she told us what was ahead.
Who's holding the torch?
I'll hold the torch.
Okay.
And
I
I'm going
need
to
to
be
know
in the
who's
back.
about to get sprayed with a big blast of flammable oil.
Wait, let me check for traps.
So you're gonna be in the front checking for traps then? If you're gonna examine for traps, you gotta be in the front. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's gonna be.
You don't have to be, but that's generally what happens. Yes.
I mean,
What'll it be, Sumia? Checking for traps? Oily, fiery traps? You're gonna be the front checker traps?
Fine.
You roll.
I'm
You got
giving,
the dice in your hand. I just want to make sure.
I'm giving the torch to Humal.
Hold on. Sumia's checking for traps. Who is right behind Sumia?
I would assume Corzel.
And then behind Corzel?
Abby?
probably. Hamal's probably in the back with the cockatrice.
Oh yeah, the tunnel you're going through, it actually would be tall enough and barely wide enough for the cockatrice to follow, but it's kind of scratching at the walls. It doesn't count.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like it's a big deal.
It doesn't have any feelings. So
It doesn't have
Sumia,
any feelings, and it's got no meat.
That's a search, right?
Yes.
That's 16.
That's a big number.
It is big enough. Not big enough, is it?
Nope.
It isn't?
Nope.
Really?
So, as Sumia's looking for traps. Wait, Hamal, do you actually have the torch? Hamal's like all the way in the back. That wouldn't.
Fine, Corzel has the torch.
Corzel, do you want the torch?
She'll hold the torch for Sumia if she's looking for traps. Yes.
Okay, Sumia's looking for traps. So,
This is bad.
this is gonna be hilarious. So, well, Sumia's looking for traps. You know, she's looking on the walls.
I got this, guys.
I
know what I'm doing.
Every time I look for traps,
failed.
I never. You guys got the whole.
Even though I rolled pretty darn good this time.
You both, Corzel, you both hear a clicking noise.
Chittering, clicking.
Acrobatics.
It's
kidding.
it's kind of chittering, clicking noise, and when so Corzel, like, Sumi's like, I don't see anything, I don't see nothing, and then you hear the noise, and you both kind of look up, and coming down the walls are these weird looking, flat crab looking creatures.
Lovely.
Scuttling off of this kind of like the wall slopes up. It's very steep until you see this. There's like a shelf they're coming off of, and there's three of them.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Try to make some crab cakes.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn over to Abby and say, are these the sentries?
Maybe.
Gush initiative.
Abby is very rapidly becoming more of a hassle.
17.
Okay. What everyone else got? I got really low.
Good. Good.
It's a 9.
Good.
I know, but I mean, sometimes people roll lower than that.
I always forget to open the dice roller.
Yeah,
Actually, last week was the only time I opened it before we started rolling.
that's funny. This week was mine. So you
6.
say, yeah.
Wonderful.
You said 9 was really low. That's not really low.
Well, it's average.
I mean, that's low for
It's
me.
below. It is below average, but just below average.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, they got a bonus.
Oh. I don't think Hamal has any bonuses.
Nope,
I
sure
don't
don't. In fact, I rolled a 3. Well, I rolled a 4, but I have -1 dexterity, so...
This is actually a good time to ask this question.
1 second.
What would the bonus need to be for you guys to want to take an improved initiative talent?
5.
Is it +2?
Wow, way to lowball it in.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really play D&D, so I wouldn't have known what the...
5 or 4, yeah.
You failed that haggle roll. No, I actually, okay, I think 5 would be a good one. I mean, usually it's 4, but I don't know. 5 sounds nicer.
I am going to shimmy to the side of Corzale.
Because, like, just so you know, if you do make that a thing, I'll definitely take that because it seems generally helpful when Corzale goes first.
Oh, good. That's a okay.
Good point.
I will make that a thing then, and then you can replace one of your talents with that one, or
Wait.
take it later.
Okay, I should be good.
All right. So are we all going after them then?
No, Sumia goes first.
Sumia goes first. Sumia goes first. Right.
Sumia goes first, and I'm sure she will crit and kill everything, and it will all be wonderful.
Why you gotta
Well,
lie
I'm
to us
saying-
like that, David?
Knock on
Shimmy
wood.
around behind Corzale, because she's short,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to shoot an arrow at one of the crabs.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Now, does this count as a sneak? Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
I wouldn't think so.
Nope. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I got a 24. No. Sorry, that's not a 24. That's a 21. I was looking at the wrong plus.
All good. Still a hit. A mighty terrible hit.
+5, 13 damage, 1 armor piercing.
Okay, arrow punches right into through the shell, and it makes a loud screeching noise.
I hope you're making sure your monsters are sufficient for level 7 characters. Just so you know. Not to cause us any problems here, but you know.
You said 13?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 1 armor piercing.
Okay. So, their turn. Who's holding the torch?
Corzale.
Okay, so one of them starts to swell up like a balloon almost. The carapace looking thing at all just bulges out, and then it shrinks back down really quickly, and it shoots out a stream of what you will realize immediately is oil.
Bubble beam.
Great.
Use holy water.
So
Yeah, like
Corzale-
Corzale was going to drop the torch on her first action, but obviously she didn't get to act yet. So
boink, 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 and boink. Everyone
You're
got
kidding me?
hit.
Are you kidding me?
Everyone
Well,
takes.
what about Abby?
Abby too.
Oh.
Everyone takes. Actually, Hamal is just out of range of this, so.
I was going to say Hamal is quite far back, so that wasn't.
Everyone takes 10 fire damage.
10?
What is it?
Well, you take 10 damage if you have any kind of fire resistance. You're fine. Your armor will actually help mitigate this.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You said 10?
So I have one less armor now. So how much is that? And I don't have my him on, so it's only 3. Yeah, I only have 3 armor right now. So that's 7 damage.
But I rolled high enough to where also Sumia and Corzil are both on fire.
Yep.
So every round you're going to take 1d6 more fire damage unless you spend a turn.
Patting ourselves
Yes.
off.
Can someone else spend a turn to pad them off?
Yeah.
Another person off? Okay.
Yeah. Other two are they scuttle on the walls, and now they're stabbing at Corzil with their pincers. One this and the other hit.
Did it kill him?
Nope. Corzil, you take another 8 damage from pincering.
All right. That's all my vitality.
Really?
Or no, not all of it. Not all of it. Close to all of it.
Now it is. I want to say Corzil's turn.
It should be Corzell's.
I think
Oh,
so.
actually,
yeah.
Abby goes. Abby is going to.
Abby, okay.
Abby is going to try to punch at one of them, but they kind of scuttle away. They're just out of Abby's reach, so Abby is now going to start climbing on the wall
Can't
after
Abby
them.
just pat one of us?
Oh, well, I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Corzil.
no, Corzil's turn. You're up.
Really?
I was going to ask Abby to pat down Sumia, but all right.
Then you can say that.
I thought I went before her though, so it's fine.
Well,
Um,
I just put Abby on the same turn as the monsters. It's easier for me.
Okay, gotcha.
Otherwise, I'll probably forget she exists.
Kinda did.
Okay, yeah. Corzale will drop the torch and roll about, trying to put her flames out,
Okay, you put yourself out.
and roll away from the crabs as well. She'll move away from the crabs.
You roll into Hamal.
Or
Probably, or yeah, at the cockroach's feet. Yeah.
I'm assuming you hop over Corzale as she's trying to roll herself out. Hamal, you're up. What are you doing?
Ah, Jesus. This has become rapidly great, not great at all situation.
Oh, and she'll start hymning as she rolls away.
Actually,
Mhm.
as she
Well,
rolls
on
away.
the plus side, this whole tunnel is very well lit.
True. Are there more of them now?
No, they're not coming out of the walls. Game over.
If the cockatrice skeleton were to blindly rush forward, would it be able to attack the crab without stepping on everybody?
If you tell it, hop over them and attack this. I mean, you can instruct it in a way where yes, it will avoid stomping anyone, even Corzale.
Yep.
Great.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because I didn't want to be like, cockatrice, charge them, and then, oh, he's charging through all of you. Yeah, no.
I mean, I would assume that you would avoid that if it was a thing like that might happen.
Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, let's hit it. And by it, I mean these poor nasty crabs. All right, cockatrice skeleton hoe. Oh, that's a natural 19, so I'm going to assume it hits with its beak.
Yep.
All right. And Humal, show me them beak damage numbers. Bite damage numbers, I suppose. 1d10 plus 1d4 plus 4. Alright. 8 plus 1 plus 4 is 13 damage, 1 armor piercing.
Holy crap. Okay. So it goes up to the one that Sumia shot, and as it just tears it apart, it starts to melt into it, like from its mouth, and just drip down on the ground.
Oh, doppelganger.
Now back to the top. It is Sumia. You're on fire. What are you doing?
Patting myself off, I guess.
Now it's the doppelganger's turn.
And walking back. Can I do that too?
Yeah, you can do your barrel roll away as well.
Barrel roll? I got barrel roll.
Barrel roll across the wall as you put yourself out.
Yeah, I get it now.
So the other two quote unquote crabs, they scuttle back a little bit towards the ceiling, and then you see what looks like a more or less humanish arm extend from the shell, holding this kind of a glass sphere that jostles with liquid as it throws it at Sumia. And since Corville is also there, okay, so Sumia, you take 6 fire damage.
Again?
Corville takes 3. It missed you. When the glass hits around, it explodes with fire. And then the other one will do the same thing, but it's going to throw it at the cockatrice, and Nat 20 is the cockatrice for 8 fire damage.
Alright. Now I'm at 0 vitality.
No.
But Sumia and Corzel, you're not on fire.
No. Yeah.
Cockatrice actually is. I got a Nat 20. So Cockatrice is on fire.
Okay.
Corzel, what are you doing?
You know what? I'm gonna Lance of Faith one of those fuckers off the wall.
Do it.
Yay, you're using it!
I just don't want to get close to it. So like she lit up this kind of Yep.
I forgot. Abby would go as well. So Abby is going to climb up the wall, and Nat 20, one of them in the face.
Nice.
So that's okay. Yeah. So that was actually Abby fist grows all these little bone spur spikes, and it just drives it right into the crab thing with its faces. And now
Does she kill it?
No.
How many are left?
There's 2 left, counting the one that Abby just crit punched.
All right. Corsair will aim for whichever is the highest one, right? The one nearest the shelf, and then she'll.
That would be the. Well, do you want to hit the one that Abby punched or didn't punch?
I assume didn't punch the one that's higher up, further away.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Let's see. This isn't a weapon attack, so don't get the +1. 14. Oh, yeah, but her wisdom and her strength are the same though. So.
Oh. What would you get to roll to hit?
14.
That's a hit.
Cool. I'm just taking my damage. All right. 13.
Damn. It is still alive, but barely. Come on.
I think her Lance of Faith kind of looks like a stream of vines almost, kind of just bright light of vines basically just whip out from her, just strike this thing basically.
Hitting.
So it's not a big glowy hammer.
Like roots or vines or something. Yeah, it's not a hammer.
Oh. Well, mine works. Okay, so yeah, you guys see that they branch out, grow, and they impale this thing on the ceiling. It shrieks again, and it kind of looks like it's looks like it's trying to struggle a little bit, try to keep itself attached to the wall. Mal, what are you doing?
Well, my cockatrice is now on fire. Nah, fuck it. We'll kill these guys first, and I'll do some voodoo on it later. Cockatrice, destroy the last one. It's +4 to hit, so 19 hits, I'm guessing.
Yep. And it kind of doesn't matter which one you hit. You're probably going to
Yeah.
kill it.
It's 14 damage with 1 armor piercing.
It's dead. Cockatrice takes 4 more fire damage.
Sons of bitches. Okay.
And now...
Not ignoring armor, though, so if it has any armor. I don't think... Or does it?
No.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Didn't think so.
So, is there 2 left still?
There's 1 left.
Okay. That's one hit.
Actually, it has +1 armor if it's within 10 feet of Corzael.
Whatever.
Does it? Okay, that's good to
Oh,
know.
yeah, that one.
I nat one.
Oh, and actually, out of the one your cockatrice just killed, as it droops like taffy onto the ground, you see 4 more of those little glass spheres roll out of it.
Oh,
Little
great.
baubles.
So the one on the ceiling is going to tear at Abby, and that 20's against Abby. This dice is cursed. Or blessed, in my case. Abby falls off the ceiling and slumps to the ground.
She dead?
What
Huh?
happened?
Oh, Abby fell off.
Oh.
Abby looks like might be close to being dead.
She doesn't melt though, right?
No.
Okay, she's not dead.
Not yet.
Corsael.
How could Corzael hit this thing if, like, with her hammer? Like, it's high up, isn't it?
It's like 15 feet above you.
Yeah, so probably not. So yeah, she'll just lance it again, I guess. She has, Actually, you know what? No, she won't lance it. Don't waste the favor. She'll just throw her axe at it. Where's my dice roller? Here it is. 20. Nice. Okay.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in
Sure.
another few minutes. Assume my cockatrice attacks. It's got a +4 to hit.
Okay.
All right.
If there's anything to fight. Otherwise, it's gonna roll
I'm pretty
around.
sure Corsael will kill this.
Yeah, Corzael does max damage. 9 damage.
It is also dead, and but as it's falling off the ceiling, you see one glass sphere start falling, and it looks like it's
Shatter.
Yes. So who wants to try to catch it?
What does that require? Acrobatics per se?
Sure. Can you do it in the word? Can you do it with a acrobatic flair?
Sure, I can.
She can kind of fling herself off the wall, right?
I'll do it like a
Yeah, okay.
baseball
Yeah. Okay.
slide. It's
She was already up against the wall, so she can literally just kind of kick off it. Yeah.
Sumia, you take 3 fire damage.
She fail?
Yeah.
Yep, I
She
rolled
rolled
a
a
2. And I have a +4 to my acrobatics.
You do have +1 armor from Corzael, and that also affects the 6,
Oh,
the other
okay.
6 as
I
well.
still have to take 1 at least, so.
Yeah.
I'm not quite out of my vitality.
The 6 damage from the other round as well, though, it affect you as well. So just so you know.
So, Hamal will put out his cockatrice.
Yes, I would think so.
Fire damage.
Yes, that is accurate.
I go over to her and be like, sister.
Oh, Corzael won't help though. She's not going to touch that thing.
You're gonna look at Abby. The body has turned into this kind of sphere.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I think Corzael kind of holds her maul kind of just above her face or whatever remains of it, and kind of just looks at Hamal and Sumia.
Well, no, I'm saying all of Abby's body has turned into this sphere.
Yeah. Then she'll just hold it above the sphere thing, and it's kind of like, hey, do I finish it off, kind of thing.
Abby, are you healing yourself?
You don't get any response.
We have. We have 5 mending potions. We could just maybe pour one on her.
Just get a little bath going on, pour them all in there. And...
Yeah, fuck it. We might as well.
I don't really use them. I mean, I'd use one to see what happens. So I'm going to pour a mending potion on this sphere.
Okay.
Corzael glares at you for wasting a potion on this creature.
The potion liquid like kind of runs off of it like water off of a duck. Like it doesn't seem to be absorbing any of it.
No, no, take it. Now, tears are flowing down my eyes now.
In their tears, they hit the orb, and then they're absorbed. Then Abby comes back, and she's
Does it?
no.
Oh.
This isn't a fucking Pokemon movie or whatever.
Or Tangle?
Yeah.
I rubbed my horns on it. Does this help? Just kidding.
I'll just stick both horns in her and carve her like a pumpkin.
Yeah, I don't think that would help. Simeon.
Can Corzel rebottle the potion?
What?
Can Corzel rebottle the potion?
No.
Oh.
No, you're gonna. This will give you something to bring up whenever. Assume it is something that you think's a bad idea. You can be like,
Yeah.
"Remember that potion?"
I mean, I think Corzel like snaps the container, the glass, out of her hand and tries it, but like she obviously, she just kind of scrapes the glass against the ground. It doesn't really do anything.
How big is the sphere?
The size of if a human was mashed into a ball.
Oh.
Yeah, so like one of those yoga balls, basically, kind of,
Yeah.
but a bit smaller. Yeah. That's what I was imagining, anyway.
I mean, Abby, you're gonna need to make some kind of indication that you can hear us and you're still alive.
Well, why don't we
Otherwise-
just leave her here and come back till we're done? She might be healing.
You know how sometimes we don't listen to your ideas, Sumia? I feel like this might want to.
Wait! You guys have listened to a ton of my ideas.
This is true. I'm not saying we haven't. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying in this situation, it's probably prudent to deal with the situation now rather than.
Well, do we take a rest?
Like hitting a deer and finding it in pain. We don't even know she's in pain. She's probably healing herself.
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
Okay. I'll agree to that. For now.
And let's not rest below this shelf where the crabs came out either.
Crab people.
I haven't heard that joke in forever.
Me neither.
If I can't have my owlbear, why can't I have Abby?
She needs some kind of a pet. Just find her.
I need something.
Find her a rat or a.
Corzel's a pet.
You are not a pet. You don't listen to anybody.
No.
It's kind of true.
There are pets that are disobedient.
Yeah, but I don't want one of those.
I think Corzel kind of just kicks Abby like away so they can go rest in a corner somewhere. And if she doesn't come back after the short rest, maybe Corzel will take measures into her own hands.
She does not come back after the short rest.
Oh God.
All right.
Now wait just a second here. We can just leave her and come back later. Just leave her. Don't touch her.
You say that to Corzel? Like, just okay. I mean, Corzel kind of looks to Maul like, as we're getting ready to get going. Like, is that what you want to do?
Let's just go. Let's just leave her.
All right, yeah.
Because like Corzel's not gonna roll her the whole way. She doesn't even really want to touch her. So.
Well, when he said that she's like a human-sized ball, I wasn't gonna roll her either. I was gonna just have her be left, and then we come back for her later. Maybe
Marble
things have
Madness her.
changed.
Just roll her around the whole tunnel area.
Marble Madness was my favorite game as a kid.
I hated it. It was so hard to do stuff. Marble Madness. It was like, I don't even know what to call it, but it was So
This is a
the
computer game?
I played on the Nintendo. Okay,
Oh.
that was my thing.
The original?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Sorry.
It was the hard part. Was you had to go across these little tiny thin paths.
And not fall into the holes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And it was isometric too, so it was horrible to control.
Yeah, like it was. Did you ever play Snake Rattle and Roll?
Yep.
I barely played any of the early Nintendo stuff.
See, on one hand, I want to be like, oh, we got a lot of catching up to do, but on the other hand, I'm like, oh man, she kind of lucked out. Really bad Nintendo games.
Then the Super Nintendo. I got a Super Nintendo. I never had anything before that.
Lucky.
I mean, I guess okay. I did play Mario on the Nintendo, and then I tried Zelda, which scared the shit out of me.
How?
I was
Zelda?
really
The
young.
first one?
Yes, I was really young. Okay.
Some of those pictures were pretty scary.
And it didn't scare me in terms. It didn't scare me in terms of the pictures. It scared me in terms of how many arrows were freaking coming at me. I couldn't handle the pressure.
It was overwhelming.
It was overwhelming.
It stressed you.
It stressed me.
Okay,
Yeah.
That makes more sense. It can be a very stressful game. Absolutely.
But now it wouldn't be stressful. But when I was really little, it was just like,
imagine me like, Mommy, leave the light on. Why? The Octorocks look at me.
No. This was too much for me to handle.
But yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we leave Abby. Kick her into a corner, maybe so she's less visible. And
it's like a little rubber ball. It's boom, boom, boom.
Like a marble.
Before we go though, or rather, like kind of as we're taking a rest, Corzale asks everyone to kind of gather up and says that she'll do a short prayer.
I'm not religious.
All right.
When you say that, she literally just glares at you and says, "You don't have to follow the prayer with her."
That's saying grace at Thanksgiving, all right.
Okay, but if grace at Thanksgiving made me like heal faster, I'd be like, okay.
True.
Okay.
Like you literally see in her eyes that she did not expect you to also take she wants you nearby, but she doesn't want she would think it almost blasphemous for you to follow the prayer with her. So she doesn't want you to even try.
Fine, I'll just stand there with my arms folded.
Pout.
Oh, pout.
But I suppose you want some armor on your bird friend?
Yes, that would be much appreciated.
Right. Okay. So am I casting on 4 people or 3 people then?
4.
4? All right. I was thinking maybe leaving out Hamal because he's usually in the back, but whatever.
That's up to if Hamal wants it and you want to pay.
Well, it's up to Corzale, but but she'll cast it. She'll cast it. It's fine. It's 20 gold though. She'll take it over pocket for now. For now.
Now. Yeah, I mean that's cool with me.
Yep. I mean, she'll reimburse you later, but for now it's fine. So yeah, everyone gets +1 armor. Boom.
For how long?
For an hour.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Oh my god. I have to add an armor slot to my character sheet. Because I so never wear armor.
Yep.
There we go.
So.
Cockatrice.
Oh, and 10 temper hit points as well, which is pretty nice.
You guys also got 5 Alchemist Fire balls. No, wait, 4. That's right. One of them exploded. You got 4 of
Thanks
them.
to me.
Well, no, it didn't explode thanks to you. You just failed to not explode it.
So,
Sorry, wait. You said we had 10 extra wounds or vitality?
They count as both, I suppose, right?
They're lost first. Whatever you when you take damage, they're gonna go away first. They're think of them like a force.
The buffer. Yeah.
So the Alchemist Fire bombs, you can throw them as a range attack, +6, all that good stuff, and then they do like a 5-foot radius, so like a 15-foot by 15-foot area.
Wait, so Abby
Oh,
looks
nice. That's a big explosion. Holy shit.
No, I'm saying no. Wait, what?
does Abby look like these spheres?
No, well, I mean, yeah, she's spherical, but the spheres are like really small. They like fit in
Okay.
the
They're,
palm.
they're, they're glass with like oil in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to make sure I was clear on that.
So you throw it wherever they hit, 5-foot radius around it, so it's like a 15-foot area. Everything, if you hit, they take 1d6 plus Dex mod fire damage. If you miss, they take half damage.
Yeah.
And if you roll 18 or higher, they're on fire until they put themselves out. Or burn to
Okay.
death.
I thought maybe if you roll a certain amount above their defense, then they're on fire. But it's just
I
okay.
thought about doing that, but I think it I rolled a 17. Well, that works for this thing, but not that guy. This way, it's just easier all around to track it. It's the same way.
It's kind of like a crit actually. So yeah, that works.
It's the same way I'm doing like fighter special attacks. If you roll total whatever, then you trigger your little bonus thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a crit, like an 18 to 20 crit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense. Yep.
So yeah, you got 4 of those. Assume Sumi's gonna hold on all of them.
Yeah, hold on.
Corzo doesn't want them.
Yeah.
Sumi trips and falls.
And she does.
Hey, that'd be one way to go.
Oh.
Go out with a boom.
Blaze of glory, or not thereof.
The way I was meant to go tripping.
Yep.
So past the shelf, we'll call it the crab shelf. The tunnel winds off to the left, and
Are there remains of the doppelganger crabs still there?
They're like droopy wax.
Okay. I'm just making sure like they didn't like just disappear or something.
No, they're just these gelatin puddles, like old gravy.
Nice.
I want some gravy.
Oh my god.
Nancy, you can tell there's only one way out. So what are you doing? Going the one way?
Yep.
Not gonna look for hidden passages?
Fine, I'll do a search.
Don't bother.
Checking for traps.
Don't bother.
Okay.
So you go, you follow the path for a little bit, and it branches into. It almost looks like it's going to branch into 2 different directions, except that you can see in the room before you there's something glowing.
Like fungus?
It looks like it's kind of like the fungus you've seen, but it's shimmering, and you can see the color kind of playing off into the walls, and. So the path looks like going in 2 different ways. It actually looks like there's just like a really long, wide, like column, like stalactite, stalagmite column that's kind of splitting it up. But they both lead to the same room, and you can see the color of whatever's glowing on the ground playing off onto the walls, and it's shimmering.
That's
Is there
strange.
some kind of check we can do to see if we know what it is? Like nature?
This would be a dungeoneering.
Well, that's cool, yeah.
Yep. Yes, it would be. Okay. Yeah, of course will go up in there and start investigating. That's a +6, so let's see. 11 plus 6? How much is that? 17?
17.
Okay.
So you've seen this kind of luminescent fungus growing in water before. As far as you know, it's harmless. You don't know what it's called exactly, but you never really heard of it doing anything bad to anyone. And the reason why it's shimmering is because the water is actually flowing over it. It looks like there's water coming in from underground, creating this kind of a cistern, and then a stream is carrying it out. And around the room, you can see that there are numerous stalactites, or the stalagmites.
Types of
Stalagmites stalagmites are on the ground. Stalactites drop down from the ceiling.
Stalagmites.
Okay.
Coming out of the ground, and near where the water is flowing, where the stream is leading out, there's another like kind of tunnel that looks like it leads out of the chamber. Corzel, give me a perception roll.
Okay, that's even better. I my perception this level. Please and thank you. Oh, I dropped my mouse. God damn it. Where's my dice roller? Did I? God damn it! If I drop my mouse, I closed Firefox.
Oh my god.
An ill omen.
Someone roll for me with +7.
Not it.
Come on, David, use that curse dice. I gotta see this.
2.
Oh
Are
my
you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, not David.
With a +7? 19.
That's fine. I'll take the 2. I'll take 2.
We'll meet. Well, you know what? We'll meet in the middle. What you got a 19?
Yeah.
I got a 9. So we'll say it was a 13 or some shit. I don't know. So you can see that in the pool where the fungus is, there's also some. It's like a. Oh, dang it! I just clicked the thing. So you can see that in the pool are. There's a lot of gold coins. There's also some platinum coins.
Oh, is this a well?
Yeah, well, you almost wouldn't have seen it at first. But Crystal's a dwarf. She knows what fungus, the difference between fungus and coins.
She does. She eats fungus, so yeah.
Lovely.
So what are you doing, Corzel? You can see that, and that is all you can see.
Yeah, I mean, she'll actually chip off like one of the frills on the mushroom, and just like pop it in her mouth as it kind of glows in her cheeks.
Is there no mushrooms? Or
Yeah.
is there a mash? I thought there's fungus.
It's all under the water.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll just
It's sort of
just
like a
dip in her
algae
hand,
one.
kind of like algae, right?
Yeah, it's not floating on top of it. It's like growing on the rocks along the
Yeah.
bottom.
How deep is it?
Not very deep.
I didn't think it was very deep. So
No, it's like maybe 2-3-ish feet.
yeah, she'll just reach in, kind of scrape it off the ground.
And you're going to reach in for the fungus or the coins?
For the fungus.
Okay, so you reach in, you grab, you scrape some off the bottom.
Unless you can scrape up both at the same time.
You'd have to wade into the pool to get to the coins.
Okay. So I figured. Yeah, she'll literally scrape up some of this like algae, kind of like slurp it off her finger, and then just kind of like point with her other finger. It's like just point and say like there's coins in the water, and just kind of step back.
I'm not touching those coins.
Amal?
Say again?
What are you doing?
Marveling at this nastiness that Corzel's doing.
It's like peanut butter, She just puts it on her finger and sucks it off. Yeah.
That makes it worse. Like there's no way.
They used in the dwarven version of the Mr. Ed show. They just put glowing algae in his mouth to make it look like he was talking.
Oh, that's right.
Like if you give her this look, she's kind of like shrugs and like looks at you like what?
That's gross.
Smiles with a mouthful of glowing
Ew.
algae, like you're
Her teeth are all glowing.
Is it like between the bits?
The best part's when you shit it out. Your poop glows.
Exactly.
That's how we know what a shitter is.
I wasn't thinking of dwarves by the crapper in the dark.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, Corzel, she'll eat, these glowy mushrooms, but she's not going to go wade out into the water and get her clothes wet. So she's got standards.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
I mean, Sumia, you're a great swimmer. You swam that last dungeon.
Oh, I am not going in for coins. That's a trap right there. If I can see a trap, that is totally a trap.
I mean, hey, that's
Believe I can't see traps.
I trust your
No, I'm.
judgment.
So is that it? There's just a pool?
Yeah, and it looks like that there next to the pool is another cluster of stalagmite columns.
It's just a room full of this. It's a
It's
dead end?
No, it's a room. It's a circular room with
Mhm.
with a cistern at one point with a stream flowing out, and
Mhm.
near where the stream flows out, there's another series of columns,
Mhm.
and it looks like you can go either way around them. That'll
Oh,
take you
okay.
out of the room.
Well, then that's where we're going. 'Cause
Like this room actually is the only spot you've seen that looks like a natural cave. Everything else
okay.
looks like it was artificially pushed around in shape. This one actually looks like it was a natural current place. The floor is uneven.
Where's the water coming from?
You think somewhere underground.
Oh.
Or I guess Corzel, says probably an underground stream that's flowing in here.
I would prefer just continue to go.
What does everyone else say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Corzel doesn't. Again, she doesn't want to go wade out into the water, so she'll ignore them.
Okay, so if you're moving past, then who is in the lead?
Oh God. I guess I am.
Who's are you holding the torch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So it's march in order. I assume Sumia, Corzel, Hamal, Chicken.
Yeah. I mean, I can have my chicken go in front if you guys want.
Yeah, but it doesn't know where it's going.
And it's not going to be able to report back to us what it sees.
Fair enough. Okay.
Cockatrice, go forth. Come back with what you found.
And it just has something in its mouth. Oh, that's what you found.
Drop it. So, Sumia, you're holding the torch. You're going ahead. You come into another room that looks. This one actually also looks like a natural forming cave.
Mm.
The walls are irregular. There are lots of holes.
You've got it underneath.
And when you're looking around the room, nothing's moving in here. You don't really see anything. You see that there's a sloping shelf that looks up and out of sight beyond the range of your torch. And then to the left of you is what looks like kind of a makeshift prison, like wooden hole set into the stone, and even like a crude-looking door.
Is there anybody in there?
You get close? Go check it out.
I'll sneak close to it.
With a torch?
I'll give the torch to Corzel, so I can at least see something.
Sure.
That's what I can't.
You won't be able to see anything. How the hell do you
Well, I can reflect upon things and go around. I mean, it's a torch.
You're not going to be able to see much of anything through the bars in the darkness.
Fine, I'll take the torch and go.
And besides, let's even if Corzel stands far back holding the torch around, people are going to see this blobbing shadow moving around in front of it.
Alright.
Sorry, yeah, nothing to hide behind. You can't hide. So you take out the torch
I
and
haven't
leave
been
the
able
torch.
to sneak very much.
Hey, you snuck around in the lizardman place, but then the guy could smell you, but that was like he had a specific smell thing.
Anyways, I'll just go ahead and go up with the torch. Is it locked?
Yes.
I'll open it with my thievery skill.
You just gonna open it up?
Wait, it's made of wood, right?
Well, it's all made of wood except for there's like a chain
Oh.
and a lock. That's the only metal bit.
12?
You think you could open it, but it's gonna take you a little bit.
I'll take 20. Or whatever, I'll take 10.
You can do take 10 or take 20 if you want.
10 would be 14. I guess 20 then.
Yeah.
I'll take 15.
No. So take 20. It'll take you a few minutes, but you managed to crack it open.
And I open the door.
Open the door.
Let me guess nothing moves.
Well, you can actually go inside and look around.
Carefully.
It's not like you can't see the whole room from where you are.
Mm-hmm.
When you go in and you shine your torch on, you see that there are more columns that kind of separate part of the room off from the back area, and in the back area you see people, like kind of like.
Alive?
Well, some of them look alive, some of them look like they've seen better days.
I say, hello, can you guys speak?
There's about 6 people in here that are still moving around. But it looks like there are about a dozen people in here. And they're kind of looking at each other. Well, what do you want?
I'm just wondering, what are you guys... What does it look like, right?
They look at each other and they look at you and they just look terrified.
Okay, fine. I'm going to take my dagger and I'm going to cut my hand to show them that I'm bleeding red. I'm not a doppelganger. I'm bleeding red.
So like a woman starts to come forward like, oh, thank God, finally someone's. And the guy's like, no, it's one of their tricks. They could be tricking us. It still could be a trick.
I'll be like, guys, can you come here for a second?
Yeah.
We've
Corzel
come
stroll forward.
to deal with the doppelganger problem.
How did you find this place?
We actually charmed a doppelganger, thanks to my necromancer / wizard friend here.
Wow, thanks for being outing me with this
You
incredible...
gotta stop outing him. That's like the 3rd time now.
Did I? What? Well...
Thanks, my friend, a necromancer. They're the trustworthy types. You know how it is.
That's literally like the 3rd time she's done that. It's hilarious.
I just like...
Have I?
Yeah.
I just like I just want NPC to walk and be like, a necromancer.
Just call him a wizard.
Oh,
Seriously, just a wizard.
You know what? He's not a necromancer. That's not what he is at all. He's
I am not this incredibly illegal and dangerous occupation.
They're prisoners. They're not going to care if we free them.
I mean, yeah, but then they're going to go talk to the guards and say, hey, one of the people that freed us was a necromancer, and then I have to give up my cockatrice.
Did I say necromancer? I meant wizard. Sorry, wizard. I was trying to think the right word, wizard. From the...
You know how it is. You just confuse necromancer,
sometimes
wizard. You get it mixed up.
They do magic, so sometimes, you know. He just looks so evil. I get it mixed up all the time with his horns and the skin and the teeth.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Sumia. Thanks. Are you done yet? Can we be done impugning my honor and move on to helping these fine people?
Alright, do you believe me now?
Diplomacy.
You should have just let them all do the talking.
I'm the one going in first, so you know what? This is what you get. I hit something. Can I please reroll it? Come on. It was like on that 10 and it's like pew.
Hate it when that shit
And
happens.
that one, that too. Damn, got 14.
I almost got a 20 there, but that would be 15.
They seem to...
Except mine.
After they whisper amongst themselves and kind of weigh their options, they seem to resign themselves to the fact that you guys are probably the lesser of their problems.
I'm just going to say one more thing. You know what? Your cockatrice would have given it away anyways.
No, it wouldn't have.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, is it a skeleton?
I mean, yeah, but I've got a tarp over it. A badly burned tarp, but it's still a tarp.
No? Still?
Yeah, he's got the whole, original Pete's Dragon thing going on.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, from far away, it just looks like this weird bird thing with a tarp over it.
Looks like a ghost.
It's not a white tarp.
I know that.
Don't be racist. It's not a white tarp.
Didn't have a pointy tip at the head.
Well, I mean, if the cockatrice has the kind of the bony
spines or something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, jeez. No, when we're done.
KK
So yeah,
cockatrice.
they do seem to be more or less like, oh, maybe we can run away from them later.
And look, this is also my friend, a cleric from the Bell sect.
As you try to pronounce her god's name,
Yes.
she just rolls her eyes so hard you've never seen her eyes go further back into her skull.
You're afraid they're gonna roll out of her skull?
Symbol. God.
Yeah, well, her symbol's always there in front of her, right? So
Okay, then I'll play. See the symbol?
You should have just Bruce Campbelled it.
What do you mean?
The cleric of Bell.
yeah, she just kind of steps forward, like taps her brooch, and just says, "I am a cleric of Bel Amaranth."
I was close. Belnameth, but the
cleric
Bel
of
Amaranth. Yeah.
Look at the holy symbol.
Amaranth. Okay, got it now.
Sorry, David. I threw one ear out the other.
So most of them are like they when they say they're like, oh well, okay, Amaranth, like they seem to know a bit about that at least. It's a good god.
Okay.
Nice one.
Okay,
some of them are kind of like confused, but everyone else is going along with other.
Are they confused by her glowing teeth?
What was that?
Are they confused by her glowing teeth?
Well, you gotta bring up the glowing teeth.
When do you really smile?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I thought.
Who asked when did they get down here, or why are they down here?
I asked, what are you guys doing down here? Or what was the purpose of you guys being in prison? You guys know?
Well, the things got us.
What things? The doppelgangers?
Is that what they're called?
Well, that's what we're
They
calling
can
them.
change themselves.
Yes, the doppelgangers.
And they've just tortured us for, I don't even know how long we've been here.
What are they asking you then when you were being tortured?
Nothing. They just cut us, pretend to be our friends and family,
Oh my God.
threaten us.
I can see why you guys would be paranoid then.
How many are here again?
There's like a half dozen, and there's more dead bodies in the back.
Wow.
I wish Abby was here, because then she could take them and show them the way out. But then again, more doppelgangers might get them out in the streets to notice them. So it might not be a good idea. Well, why don't you take this one and explain to them the situation up top, up ground.
Okay. Well, you are aware that these things can change their shapes. It's very likely that a doppelganger has been living as you for the last however long you've been down here.
Or as family
Well,
members.
what does that mean?
It means you can't go home right now. They'll just put you right back.
When you say that, you actually hear from in the shadows a weird, like a popping, a snapping, then like a squishy noise coming from the shadows in the other part of the room.
Oh, that's not horrifying at all.
Nope.
And then you can hear something's walking towards you in this
From them, behind them? Or
where the dead
behind
bodies
them?
were.
Dead bodies?
The bodies that were in the.
Okay. You mean where Abby was?
No, the one where the people were. I mentioned several times there was a half dozen people in here. Mm-hmm. 6 were alive, the other ones were dead.
Oh, got it. Sorry. I guess I didn't hear the dead part.
I mentioned it several times.
I ignored the dead part.
Oh my God. That should be like one of the most important things you should be listening to.
Okay, so there's cracking pot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. Sorry, my bad.
The people, they see this, they freak, and they just run out of the prison. And then you see, looking into the light, the people they thought were dead, they're actually, you know, Hamal, he could say, oh, they're zombies. They're just lurching towards you, hands outstretched.
Oh,
Great.
cool. More dead bodies for you. Let's go get them.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Initiative.
Yep.
Okay. Would seeing all these dead bodies and everything, would Corzale be able to start her hymn before the combat started?
I will say that they are slow enough to where, yeah, you could pull it off.
Okay.
Although, ironically, I did roll a really high initiative.
All right.
So did I.
17.
Oh, I rolled a 17 as well.
Ooh.
And I can't say highest dex goes first because their dex is -1.
So is mine.
I know.
How about then you do intelligence?
Intelligence. So,
I rolled 19, mofos. How about that?
Okay,
Sorry.
so it's gonna go Corzale, Hamal, Zombie.
I think intelligence is a good one.
I was really excited when I saw the 19. I was like, oh my god.
Just the idea of Asmund screaming into his microphone about getting a high initiative. Makes me
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wait, you normally don't? Because I know you've gone first.
Not that high. I usually roll
True.
like 13 or 14 or something.
True.
I usually roll pretty good, actually, considering I have a 0 in initiative.
In other games, do you roll pretty badly?
Usually I roll pretty average. 10 or 11, yeah.
Well, so I guess now the hymn thing is moot because you go first anyway.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can swift
yeah.
action that up.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, she'll right away. She just goes into him and just it's almost like starts to reverberate the air around her, just like how powerfully she is just humming this hymn. Or actually, no, she's not humming it. She is just full on singing it this time in the face of these undead creatures. And she's just gonna go just run right into them and just smash her holy hammer down onto these creatures. Turn them into booger paste.
Booger paste. That's
Boogie
an
paste.
attractive image.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
All right, cool.
Let's see if your dice can't cash.
Yeah. Why is it? Oh, please roll 24. 24. It was another 19. Nice. One away from crit.
Okay.
Damn it.
And damage roll.
Right. Damage roll 2d6. I had to re-enter all the values for the dice roller. Plus 4. 9. Wow, that was garbage. That was not a good roll.
Well, you smack them, but they're not down yet. Hamal, what are you doing?
Cockatrice, eat your undead brethren.
Does the hammer ignore their armor or something like that? How does that work with
It doesn't ignore their armor. It just makes it so if they required a special material to hurt them, I don't know, silver or yew wood or something, you could hurt them normally anyway.
Gotcha.
If they were ghosts, you wouldn't have any problem.
Yep, gotcha. Cool.
I am imagining a 17 hits.
Yes.
It would be very unlikely if it did. Alright, damage. 9 plus 4 is 13. 17 damage. 1 armor piercing.
Damn.
Oh no, wait.
Terrible.
I deal an extra d4 damage, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I only rolled a 1 anyway, so that's an extra damage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you totally destroy one. Cockatrice destroys one.
Okay. Nice.
And as the zombies are approaching, who is furthest back?
Hello?
Hamal.
So Hamal, you hear the chain rattling, and when you look behind you, you see that there are 6 doppelgangers in the normal shape. They've chained the door shut behind you.
Wait a minute. Were these the prisoners?
So Cockatrice.
Sons of bitches.
Hey, that's the name.
Well, that should be obvious. Cockatrice the one that gets hit. Zombie punches Cockatrice for 8 damage.
That's fine. That's 8
So
out of the.
And then one of the
Wait.
doppelgangers looks to the others and says, go to our master. And then it starts walking away.
Your master's a
One of the-
bitch.
One of the doppelgangers.
Oh.
Your master's a
As it starts to
bitch.
walk away, an arrow shoots it right in the head, and it just kind of plurps down. And then the 5 of them, look, where you guys can see right, you can only see the door and the bars. The 5 doppelgangers, they all look to the right, where you guys came in, and then all of a sudden something, this large hairy thing, smashes into one of them, and it just tears it apart. And you can see in its owl face, it's chewing on one of them, and it's just immediately like dissolves into goop.
Abby?
Hey.
No, you're owlbear.
I don't think it's Abby. I think it's the owl bear.
I would say large owl face is a pretty good giveaway.
Does that mean you're level 7 now, Hootie?
That would explain how it killed a doppelganger in one hit.
So does it get some added stuff?
Well, hold on. So, Sumi, I guess, is next.
Yes, I am next.
What are you doing?
Running to my I'm just kidding.
You're locked inside with the zombies.
Which to hit first? I'm gonna hit a doppelganger first.
Okay.
I'll take it. Of course I'll take it, right?
So there are 4 doppelgangers left.
Oh, you're just gonna have me kill it?
No.
Oh.
What do you got?
5 and 5 is 10, and 1 armor piercing.
Okay. And now it is Corzel's turn.
That was quick. All right. Yeah, she'll just smash it again if she didn't kill it.
If you hit it, it's dead.
Whichever is the nearest one.
Well, you didn't kill the one from before.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought.
so close.
She missed,
And then if
but
you would've rolled
she missed, but I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
20, so that's a hit.
And it's dead. No even
Okay.
bothering to roll for that. Your wisdom modifier is enough to kill it.
Is it? Okay.
Okay, Hamal, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to assume that my cockatrice is going to continue killing zombies without me needing to direct it.
As long as you said kill the zombies, it's gonna just keep going at it.
Yeah. All right, then I guess I can try to be a cool guy and use some of my mana and summon an illusion of a great horned beast that'll attempt to gore one of the doppelgangers.
Oh, attacking illusion, nice.
If I've got the mana for it, I might as well.
And you should definitely have a lot of mana after I did the
Yeah.
bump from last time.
Alright. So this is important because I've been doing it this way, which is I spend the mana for illusionist, animated illusion, and solid illusion, and then the mana for phantasmal killer. Should I just be spending the mana for illusionist and phantasmal killer?
No, you got to stack it all up.
Yeah, okay.
And I know it's hefty, but it's the ability to just kind of, you can summon it, like it can look like whatever you want. It can appear wherever you want.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Let me roll these.
I mean, if the combat stats for it, are lacking, we can definitely change that.
Well, it hits will defense, which isn't so bad. 1d6 damage is a little low, but that's... Well, it's a little low for a 4 talent investment.
So okay, that's actually a fair point. Why don't we say your cockatrice does what? D10 damage?
Yeah, it does d10 plus d4 plus 4.
How much mana does your cockatrice cost?
10?
Okay, and then what are you rolling total for all of your if your phantasmal killer stuff?
Illusionist, which is 2 per 5-foot cube of illusion, so generally 1. So 2 mana to start. Animated, so it can move about, which is plus 1, so 3. Solid illusion, so plus 1d4. and then Phantasm Killer, which makes it allow us to hurt and kill, which is plus 1d6.
Okay, so then let's say that Phantasmal Killer is a D10 also.
Okay.
That way it's because you're right. It's spendy. It's unpredictable. It'll do a little less damage than your cockatrice does, but you can do it like kind of whenever you want. You don't have to have a cockatrice skeleton on hand. It attacks will.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Cool. All right, then, yeah, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 of my 14 remaining mana. And the Great Horned Beast does 7 damage.
7? Okay.
As it gores one of the doppelgangers.
It hits the one that I'm going to say hit the one that Sumia shot, so that one's dead.
Correct, son.
One of the other doppelgangers, actually all three of them, they run. They just try to run away. They try to run out of the room, and you see Cendric run up to the door.
Yay!
Yes.
And he
Unbolts the door.
like grabs the lock and he's like, shit.
Oh, it's locked. Okay.
And he's like, which one has the key?
Corzel literally just like screams, like she interrupts him for a second and just kind of like mid him kind of says, "Just kill them all, and we'll find it later."
Right. And he just runs up after the doppelgangers, and the owlbear just goes capering off with him.
No, Hoodie! No, you're mine.
Now we're down to zombies. So zombies are gonna go. They're going after cockatrice, and one's gonna go after Corzel. One of them hits Corzel for 7 damage.
7.
Yep.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's hitting like a battering ram.
My turn.
And it's his turn.
So I guess I'll be hitting zombies.
Yep.
Right.
There are 4 left.
Does a 9?
Yep.
Oh,
Their
my God.
reflex is 9.
14 on armor person.
That kills one. They're just zombies are easy to hit, but they're tough and they're really strong. They're also very slow. Back to the top, Corzel.
Smush some zombie face.
Okay.
If there's any left. All right, cool.
There are 3.
25. That's crit. Nice.
Oh, he's dead. If you crit, then you're max. They only have 12 hit points.
I rolled 1 below max damage.
You rolled a nat 20, right?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 plus I rolled 1 below max damage.
Yeah, they're totally splattered.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, so I imagine like this is like she yells this out to Cedric, turns around, and then just literally just kind of like from head to toe just squishes it, just like in one fell blow, right?
Big
All right.
14, yeah.
Continue goring. Well, I'm concentrating on the illusion, so. 17 for the cockatrice to hit. Wait, how many zombies are there left?
2.
2.
Okay, great. Then 6, 9 damage to one of them.
It's still, well, it's crawling. It's still up, but it's crawling.
And the Great Horn Beast does 6 damage
To a zombie?
to a doppelganger.
Okay. They are almost out of sight. They're going to be out of sight. On their turn, Cendric and the owlbear, they chase them down the passage out of sight. But you did wound one, and now it is zombie's turn.
I will be right back.
Okay. Corzel, 2 hits. 8 damage from 1 zombie punch, and 3.
Can I re-roll the 8?
What do you mean?
I can have targets re-roll their attack against me.
Oh, okay.
But it's by
You
spending
want it to
favor.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna re-roll and it misses now.
Awesome. I'll take the 3 though.
Okay.
One zombie left? Or 2?
Got 2 left.
Never mind.
Well, Corzel could give you a reroll.
Depends on how
I can't actually. You changed it so that you need rank 2 of which is it? You need rank 2 of one of the talents to affect allies now.
Well, that's right. I did change it because
Yep.
Ward just seemed like the best talent to have.
Yep, it's fine. It made sense to me. I'm just saying I don't have rank 2, so
All weapons, and you get a like. I was just like, oh my god! Like, it made me. I was like, man, I would if I could only take one talent, I would take the sword of protection any day. So it would be Corzel's turn.
Yeah.
all right. I do plan on taking that because the +1 is also really nice as well after re-rolling. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to make it, a little oomph to it.
in D&D, +2 attack is always it's my favorite stat. Just +2 attack. I don't know. It's just I don't care about damage as long as you hit. Like because if you don't hit, you don't deal damage anyway. So
Right.
Well, and in this game especially, every plus to hit is a big deal.
exactly.
Like
I just remember
fighters get
I remember in
plus
fourth edition playing like the defender and just pumping as much hit as possible and dealing more damage than the strikers because I could hit more often than they can.
Yeah, that's I changed it so fighters get +1 to hit at level 1 because I want fighters to be the ones hitting, more often in general.
Ooh.
And
Does a 12 hit?
yes,
It's
the
a
reflex
zombie.
is
So
only 9.
it's a zombie, so I think so. But all right, let's see. 15 damage.
Oh, it is dead.
All right, cool.
And are you back, Kamal?
Nope. He's muted still.
Then his cockatrice attacks and kills the last one effortlessly.
Nice.
All right.
Now I have to try and get us out again, huh?
Yeah, you can just kind of grab the chain and kind of rotate it around
And
so you
take
get to the
20.
lock. So, by the time you're done, Cendric's back with.
Did
the
anyone
elevator.
else take damage?
I did
don't think
not
so.
take any.
Okay. I just wanted to remind everyone that they had temporary hit points just in case they forgot.
I know I didn't even use any of those. If you need to rest,
No, she's fine. She took 3 damage total to her temporary hit points.
nothing is.
So, Cendric comes back by the time you open the lock, and he's like, they ran past this weird glowing thing on the floor, and I didn't want to run past it. It seemed like a bad idea.
I open the door and go, howdy!
Albert comes running back, and it hugs you, and it licks you.
Let me guess, it smushes me because it's huge now.
It's like rolling on her on the floor.
I mean, it's about the same size it was before.
Okay, so you gotta tell me if there's anything different. 2
It's
armor.
gonna get you're level 7 now, right?
Yeah, the last time I had it was level 5. So I guess you said +2 to vitality and to wounds or something like that each or something.
So it's gonna have 4 more wounds, 4 more vitality. It's gonna have +1 to hit, and it's gonna do +1d4 damage on a hit.
So I get to add +1 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. And then add a d4. And what about fortitude, reflex, or let's say it's the same, right?
What's this?
Okay. Cool. Who's a good owlbear? Who's a good owlbear?
Me.
So I probably asked Cendric, where were you?
Wow, I am sorry about
I've been
that.
looking for you guys for days.
Well, here's the
And then you guys got tangled up with the doppelgangers, and I didn't know who was really what, so I just kind of keep my distance, watching what was going on until I was absolutely sure.
It was us.
Yeah.
Well, an easy way to tell is whether or not we bleed.
Corzel continues to smash the zombies, and as they're kind of talking to Cendric, she'll like stop, look at them, and say like, check if he's yell at them basically. You can tell she's still kind of worked up, and kind of just yell, and say, check if he's a doppelganger.
Can you poke
Cendric,
yourself?
I'm gonna have you cut yourself a little bit on your hand.
She says it very sternly too, like there's no option not to do this, right?
So what happens? Blood comes out.
Yeah, I was gonna try to fake you out, and then be like, no, I'm just fucking with you. But no, yeah, he's got.
All right.
I'm sure the owlbear is my owlbear.
That's true,
Albert's
actually.
like,
Yeah, I guess they could imitate an owlbear. Didn't think about that.
Albert's like, yeah, I'm fine. Oh shit, Alberts can't talk.
Hooty hoo.
Woo-hoo.
All right, cool.
So
Yeah, I mean, I
yeah, they
think
move
Corzell's
that
satisfied with
glowing
that.
symbol thing in the floor.
Well, I guess we can go look at that.
Yeah, I just figured Hamal should take a look at it.
Yeah, no, Hamal will. Detect magic.
Unless it has any religious significance.
Maybe. I mean, you can both take a look at it. Actually, it is about 7:10, so this would also be a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to press on.
Oh, and Hamal walks up and gives Cedric a big hug.
Corzell spits on the corpses of the zombies.
Oh, come on. I was going to use those.
They're squished, man. They're squished.
I know. That sucks.
Well, it's getting dark. I need to get out there. The sun's already passing out.
Okay. Okay, so experience points before we stop. You fought the thing, like the doppelganger crabs, and fought the doppelganger.
You know, those didn't have to be doppelgangers. Not everything has to be doppelgangers.
In here?
Yeah, like I just thought it was funny because like these crabs, like, oh sweet, something that's not a doppelganger, and then all of a sudden a hand comes out of the back. I'm like, oh god damn it.
I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised. If you've got doppelgangers, use them.
I guess, but it's just funny. I was like, oh, it's not a doppelganger, but then it's a doppelganger. It was just funny. That's all.
Well, it's more of like the things in here are designed to, I mean, to terrify and frighten anyone off that might happen to wander in here. Like,
I see,
on
without
accident.
knowing that it's kind of a place where there might be something.
Yeah, you might just think, oh, it's fucking mutant crab things in the sewers or whatever.
Shit, I'm not coming back here.
Yeah, and then the oil thing was because they kept cracking the flasks inside of them and spitting it out. That's like what they were doing that for, to kind of, oh, it's fire liquid spewing crab things in the sewers, so I'm not gonna fucking go down there again.
Right.
And you go tell the town guards, there's fire spewing crab things in the sewers. Don't go in the fucking sewers. And then also the screaming face balls that Hamal lawnmowed over. There's
a lot of
take a whole. Yeah, but I mean, see, you guys live out like